The Streets of Minneapolis is a new protest song about what's happening right now that was released by artist and activist Bruce Springsteen. Here's a little bit of it.
With self-defense, sir, just don't believe your eyes. It's our blood and bones and these whistles and foams against Miller and Noam's dirty lies.
And the current climate has also got some celebs speaking out who don't usually get out and speak politically. Martha Stewart said she was encouraged by her teenage granddaughter to make a public statement against the recent deadly ICE attacks. And people are saying, will these folks speaking out, will anybody speaking out have an impact on what's happening?
Well, I don't typically like to pressure people, or I don't like to pressure campaigns to make celebrities and actors and anyone speak out if they don't feel compelled to themselves, because we don't know, one, what someone's life is about. We don't know how dialed in they are, how informed they are, you know, for 1,000 reasons. But I do appreciate when someone like Martha Stewart steps up, because depending on the person, their audience is different. I know for all of us, we're sitting here watching the TV day in and day out. It's our job. Okay. I know us, like, we're all watching the TV day in and day out. Thank God you follow Martha Stewart. But that could flag something that says, hey, this is important enough that I'm saying something. You need to check it out.
Well, there's two purposes that I see that are being served by people speaking out. People with big platforms like Martha Stewart, and people who may be followed by their friends and family.
Yeah.
One, there's elections coming up.
Yeah.
And the politicians care about where the public sentiment is. They are looking at the polls, and they know this could cost them their seats. Two, this government lies to the people. And so amplifying the truth, amplifying the videos, I think serve the purpose of opening up the eyes of the people who are misinformed by the lies of the government. And what the granddaughter told her, the 14-year-old, was, I am not sure it's excusable to not be speaking up right now. From the mouth of babes. And it reminds me of the poem from the Holocaust that was written by that pastor, Martin Niemöller. I think I probably butchered his name. You know, they came for this group, and I didn't speak up because I was not one of them. Then they came for the other group. By the time they came for me, there was nobody left to speak.
Well, and keep in mind, because I'm sorry, we're also we do follow the news. There are a lot of people in this country who just don't, and it's not wrong of them. It's not because they don't care. It's because they're busy. I have friends who probably weren't following this, but then you have someone like Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live give a monologue about what's happening in Minneapolis, and you are reaching low propensity voters, people who don't follow the news, and informing them, and they're like, shoot, I want to go look this up. That to me is the biggest value in it, is reaching people who may not be plugged in, who are like, wait, this is scary.
See, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I think that if you do not speak out when these atrocities are happening, you are almost complicit. I think you have a requirement as a human being, as an American, to speak out. And especially if you have millions and millions of followers, a huge platform, I think it is a privilege to have that kind of platform, but it is a responsibility to speak out.
And I will say, I know you do, but I'm going to contradict you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Not everybody is built for this. Yeah. Because speaking out is not for everyone. Yeah. And we don't live in a society where people will let you say what you have to say and just say, oh, well, that's how they feel. No, they come for your family, they come for your friends, and everybody does not have the stomach for this. So if you have the stomach for it, if you can do it, please do. If you can't do it, find a different way to connect.
Agreed.
That's better, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be...
It's an unpopular opinion, but I do feel that way.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but I don't think the people waiting on the other side are always good people. They're looking to hate people. They're looking for you to speak up, and they want to disagree, and they want to tear you down. And I don't think that's okay either.
It's biblical. I mean, if you think about it, Jesus said, Jesus waded into the water. It was muddy water. He didn't have to wade into the water.
Yes, but not everybody believes in Jesus. So you have to come from a different place. Do what you can if you can.